everyone. Welcome back to Open. And today we welcome entrepreneur, CEO, and founder of Deco Rose Custom Pens, keychains, phone charms that bring personal style to everyday life. Bling bling. And she joins us now. Everyone, please welcome Deco Rose CEO and founder, Erica Rose. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi.
OMG, I'm feeling like I'm shining bright like a diamond.
Okay.
Right?
All
To sign those contracts, girl.
Right.
Oh my goodness. All right. So yeah, no, I'm all excited because it really has, it's really bright over here.
Yes.
And it's a very interesting concept that I'm very curious to learn more about and how you even got into this.
Yes. So I kind of just dived in. I've always been a creative soul, and I've always been like, I want to do that, I want to do that. And I never did it. I will buy things, and to this day, it's still sitting in my mom's house. I moved out, but my stuff is still there.
Right.
I just saw some people making this on social media. They were in faraway states, and they were retired. And I was up at like 3 a.m. and I'm like, I should be asleep to go to work. And I'm like, you know what? I could do that. And I saw how so many people were so interested in these items, and they were beautiful and stunning. And I'm like, I definitely could do that. And you know what? I'm just gonna go for it. Started buying beads, pens, toppers.
So you're self-taught?
Yeah.
You're self-taught?
Yes.
All right, so let's just share with our viewers a little bit about you, right? Because I understand you're currently in college, finishing up, or you're getting in social work, right? What are you getting?
I'm getting my master's in social work this May.
Right, so you're committed to your development, right?
Yes.
So when I hear social work, I hear therapy, right?
Yes.
And so this, to me, also kind of loans itself to therapy because it requires a lot of patience. It requires you being with yourself, and it requires you trusting the process because you don't know how they're going to turn out.
I don't.
And this is very tedious.
Yes.
So how long does it take you to make just one?
It can take me up to about 20 or so minutes because I'm the type of person, I'm like, I'll make one, I'm like, gotta change that. Do another one, okay, now I like the other one. I'm like, let me give myself a third option, and then I'll probably end up going back to the first option. But I like to make sure that I do one of one. No one gets the same unless you request it. And I wanna make sure that if I love it, you're gonna love it. And I just always put myself in the customer mindset.
I love that. I'm a one of one, so you're speaking my language here. All right, yes. So, yes, I love it. I just love that you just found this calling to do on the side while you're developing your education, right? You're still getting your education, I should say. And so you find time to do this, and you said it takes you like about 20 minutes. I thought it would take you longer. So, but it's all good. Now let's talk about the items and how you choose them, right? Because you were showing me before we got on air some of the symbolism. I mean, the VIX one really caught me, but feel free to share in whatever fashion you like.
So here's what I call the bling for obvious reasons. So we have an evil eye, we have hearts, we have flowers, we have an alien, we have some angels, spiders, and just very bling. That's for my people who like over the top. And I have some more over here in heart form. That was from my Valentine's Day collection. And then over here, I have teachers, educators, I have social work, I have for autism. Here is my wizard collection, as you can see. And I have for the fur parents, dog mom, cat mom, and I also do keychains. So I have keychains here of...
These are fur parents?
Fur parents. And then over here I have the superheroes. So Batman, Hulk. And then here are my funny sayings. So stay-at-home detective, which I used to be. Sorry I'm late, I have kids, because we've all been there. And just a variety of different funny sayings. And up here I have some celebrities. So if you're a Swiftie fan, I got you. Throw it back to NSYNC, back to the 90s. Hope they do a reunion. And Selena, hello, okay.
Right, we got to honor
and R.I.P. to Michael Jackson. And over here we have the medical section. So we have like ultrasound, nursing, Wife, Mom, and Nurse, All Power to You. Scrub Life, and a little take on a favorite designer, Nursing and Co.
And then
Over here we have religion. So we have some funny sayings. We have In My Praying Era. We have Jesus saying, I saw that. Jesus loves you. And over here we have some sororities.
over here.
Over here, sororities. So we have our AKAs. And then we have our Puerto Rican flag next to our Vicks because they go hand in hand.
I don't know if they're looking at this. Okay, so here's the Vicks and here's the Puerto Rican flag. That's hilarious.
Hand in hand.
Anybody from a Puerto Rican household knows Vicks is the cure for everything.
Yeah, got a couple in stock in my house. And up here we have some characters. So we have some mouse ears.
I see you have Hello Kitty.
Yes, some Mickey, more Hello Kitty or HK. We have Stitch and Betty Boo.
And Betty Boo, right? And she's on Broadway now, so there you go.
Is she? Okay,
yes.
good to know. My next stop after here. And I have the Boss Babe era, and I have Girl Boss, Boss Babe, and some handbags because we love our handbags.
Oh, good.
Here.
So maybe you can hook up with the ladies from Inspírame Latina.
Oh, definitely.
There you go. There you go. And then you have.
I have for you because I heard you are into bees, so be mine.
Woo,
Especially
right.
for you.
Oh my gosh, yes. Me and my bees. You know, because it's all about being loved. But yes, I do love bees.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. So let me ask you, what do you find that people order this for? Do they order it for gifts? Do they order it for themselves? How do you deal with your sales? Because this is like extraordinary. This is like a pen that I would not let anybody touch.
So I'm proud to say I've started addictions, and I didn't know when jumping into this that people were into pens like that, like they were collecting, and I'm like, that's a thing. So I'm like, okay. So I get a lot of, I'm looking for a gift, and the gift becomes the person's now self pen, and I'm like, okay, well, there's more.
Like they go to buy it for somebody else, and then they end up keeping it for themselves.
I'm like, I'm
guilty of that.
Yeah, I'm like, I see you writing with it. I thought that was for your niece. I'm gonna do another order for her actually.
Okay.
And so it's a little bit of both. I've done birthday parties, so I've done like a first birthday with themes, and couple about like 30 pens on there, and so it's a little bit of both for oneself or for as a gift, even for the holidays or just because.
So okay, so you actually design like goodies, right? Like for theme parties or what have you. But yet you only make one of ones. So even though you're doing it, they all have something different about them.
Yeah. So there was probably one that wanted it the same, one customer that wanted it the same, but usually I trust you. I just want this specific topper for each pen, and you just go off. I have a set of, males and females. Do what you want.
Okay. I love this. So when did you start this, and how far have you come?
So I actually started this October of 2023, 2 months after I went back to school. So I was questioning myself if I was insane or not. And it started off as a hobby, I guess you could say therapeutic, and it just blossomed from there. I guess the good part was it was close to the holidays. So it just picked up from there, and from there, I started doing pop-up events, putting myself out there, which I'm a social person, but that's a different type of setting.
Yeah.
And so I find myself researching hosts and contacting them. And so it's actually, it's taken off quick, but I'm here for the ride. And once I finish with my school, I'm going to do this much more.
Well, it looks like you already are, because you expanded into bracelets and keychains, which we didn't share. So I'm just going to grab them so that they can see that. I'm sure this is a thing too, because look at this keychain. It's bling blinged out.
Yes. So the one that you have that in pink, you can actually use that for a keychain, your purse, your phone, your AirPods, whatever you can clip it onto.
Right. And then wear it as a bracelet to make sure it's in your possession.
Yeah.
Ah, very clever.
And then
I
you know
like
it's
that.
yours.
I like it. I like the bling bling.
Yes.
So I want to look at this one. Look at this. This is really nice with the butterfly.
Yeah, the blings are really coming out there.
I mean, you went in. You've got a little dangly. I don't know if they can, but
definitely,
I'm doing my best
it's
to hold
definitely
it
a
up.
statement piece.
Yeah. All right. So if anybody wanted to order anything that we just shared, how would they go about doing so?
Yes, so I have a Facebook group and I also have an Instagram. I do have a website that I am working on. I would like to take a picture of each and every item, so that's going to take some time, but that is in the works. But I
But you
operate off my
sustain off of Instagram.
Yeah, and
yeah,
pop-ups.
because Instagram is the next generation's website.
It is.
It's a great marketing tool.
It sure
and I bet
is.
you're doing very well.
I am.
Well, we're glad you brought it here to our viewers.
Yes, thank
All right,
you.
everyone, Erica Rose here. Once again, we're talking everything Deco Rose.
Yes.
And for more information, if you're interested in Deco Rose, you can go to our website, decoroseny.square.site, and or you can follow her on Instagram at Deco Rose. All right, stay tuned. Our Open Artist Spotlight is coming up next. Very nice.